Hi guys, today we're going to be working on doing some drawings based on some Russian architecture. We are going to be starting with Russian onion dome drawings here. We are going to need today a paintbrush, washable markers, and some sort of permanent marker. Also a pencil and some water. I'm going to draw with a permanent marker so you can see. You should draw with a pencil. So we're going to start with the onion dome, the top of the building. Now, the buildings that I showed you in the slides, they're super detailed, okay? And they're very complex. We're going to simplify it. We're going to start by drawing a teardrop at the top of the paper. So it's sort of like a V with an upside down rainbow underneath it. Okay, underneath that, I'm just going to add 2 lines down. In this type of architecture, it's rare that they are symmetrical, so you don't need to worry about the building being the same on both sides, okay? Underneath that, I'm going to just draw 2 curved lines down. And my bottom is going to be that squashed upside down rainbow. And I'm just going to make 2 parallel lines going down to the bottom of my paper. I have my middle tower right there, okay? From there, I'm going to draw another. You can have as many as you want, but I'm going to draw another onion or teardrop right here. Again, it's that V, upside down V, followed by that curved line or upside down rainbow. Okay, notice they're not the same height, and that is A-okay. On this one, I'm going to add just 3 sides of a rectangle. On this one, I'm going to add 3 sides of a square. Underneath this one, I'm going to go behind, or it's going to overlap with a curved line and go off the side of the page right there. This one, I'm going to go ahead and just add a rectangle and then a curved line down and a curved line down. Each building can be very different, guys. I'm going to go ahead and add some lines to create the illusion of texture. Maybe even some curvy lines on the onion domes themselves. You don't need to add too much detail here. I might add some zigzag lines, but you're going to get the detail with color in a second. So I'm adding some curved lines on this onion dome. I might add windows, doors, but for now, this is all I'm adding. I'm going to show you the next step. So if you drew this with a pencil, your next step is going to be to go over those lines with a Sharpie. Make sure that you're going to be able to see them, okay? Just go right over top of the lines you drew with some sort of permanent marker. Then you're going to get to use your wonderful washable markers. So I'm going to take my marker and I'm just going to go inside the lines that I drew with my permanent marker. And this is going to become my paint. So I might just add a little bit of color in a few different places. Remember, it does not have to be symmetrical. You can add very different colors on different sides. I'm not going through and coloring in the middle of anything because I'm going to use my brush and my water to do that. Let me just add a few more here. You might just want to spread those colors out to help move the viewer, the person looking at your art, move their eye around your page. Okay. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is use my brush, wet my brush, and I'm going to get that marker wet, and I'm going to pull that color to the middle of each of these outline shapes. And if it bleeds, that is totally A-okay. So this is another way you can paint, guys. Just like we did with our printmaking, that washable marker has a lot of ink in it, and it really wants to spread or transfer to new locations. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint right over the top of this. If you don't like the way something looks, wait for your paper to dry, and then you can add another color right on top and repeat this step. you're going to go through and you're going to add color to all of these buildings. If you have big shapes like these, you might want to add in other details to shrink those spaces, but that is up to you. So in this one has almost dried, not quite yet. So I can't go in on top, otherwise my paper will tear. Same thing with this one. If I wanted to add more color, I have to wait. I can't wait to see how your pictures turn out, guys. Have a great week. Enjoy creating.